Hi, we're Arkansas State University DPT students, and we're going to show you how to do a seated and assisted standing transfer. My name is Alexis Kendrick, and I'm going to be working as the PT.
My name is Lauren Rowe, and I'll be playing Miss Barnes, the patient.
I'm Shelby Higgins, and I'll be acting as the caretaker, and Chris Carter is our cameraman.
So before we begin, we want to make sure that the wheelchair is locked. So I've locked the wheels on both sides and moved the rigging away. We're going to start with a standing pivot transfer into the wheelchair. We're acting as though Miss Barnes has had a right knee surgery. So we'll be transferring, pivoting on the left leg. Before we begin, we're going to have to use a gait belt. So the gait belt goes around Miss Barnes' waist. So before we begin, Miss Barnes, have you had any surgeries or any open wounds or anything around your belly that would keep me from putting this on you?
No.
Okay. And is it all right that I work with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to put this right above her hips. Like so.
How tight should you pull the gate belt?
You want to have it tight enough so that it's gripping around her, but not so tight it's cutting off her circulation. Okay. And since her right knee is hurt, I'm going to put this leg on the outside to protect it from wobbling. Okay. And then we'll move this one forward, the left leg forward, and on the count of 3, she'll do nose over toes and come toward me, stand, turn, and you'll reach back for the armrest. And even when she's pushing up, since she's moderate assistant, so she can help some, then she can push off the table and also reach back in the chair. Okay? All right, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Push up, turn, reach back. Good. So that was the standing pivot transfer. Are you comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In order to do the seated transfer, we're going to have to switch around to the other side. Okay? Lock the brakes, just like before. And that's one of the most important things when you're doing transfers. We'll take this rigging away. And on this one, we might have to remove it completely since it's so close to the bed, we just don't want it to get in the way. Okay. So we'll just remove the rigging, as so. And once again, we'll have her strong foot forward, and we'll protect this outside knee with my knee. Okay? And one very important thing is you want to make sure you have the armrest removed. Since we're just going from this seat to this seat, it's just a shift. So get that out of the way. So on the count of 3, nose over toes, come toward me. You can push off the armrest. One more thing that can make it is if she scoots toward the front of the chair. So in order to do that, if she's unable to, you can push your back up against here and shift your hips forward. Can you do that for me, Ms. Barnes? Good. So that'll make it a little bit easier. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Do you think you can show us how to do that?
Yes.
Great. So now, Shelby, can you show me how to do a standing pivot transfer?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to put her gate belt on.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little above the hip. It's tight, but not too tight.
Right.
Okay. Double check that the wheelchair is locked.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to the left, so this leg is going to be a little forward, wider basis. Okay. So on the count of 3, you're going to put your nose over your toes, lean toward me, and we're going to stand, turn, and sit in the wheelchair.
And don't forget, she can help push off and
Okay.
also reach back and grab the armrests.
Okay. Just a little closer. Okay. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Good.
Good.
now, Shelby, can you show me a seated transfer?
Okay. So we're gonna make sure that the wheelchair is locked, have the patient scoot forward. Okay. Her left leg's gonna be before, we're gonna go to the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Same concept, nose to toes, lean toward me, and we're gonna just scoot over, not completely stand up this time.
Right.
Okay, and you can help me by pushing on your armrest and reach back for the table when we get to the table. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Very good. Was that comfortable for you, Ms. Barnes? Great. Do you have any other questions? So just make sure that you lock the brakes every time.
Okay.
Make sure she doesn't have anything around her belly to keep her from having the gait belt on. And move her toward the edge of the seat when she's moving from the wheelchair. And as much as she can help, that'll help you out as well.
Okay.
Okay? Keeping your body as close to hers as possible.
Okay.
So that is the seated and standing pivot transfer with moderate assistance.